My name is Brim, and I'm here today to tell you how to make a simple and delicious oddity. But first, before we make it, we have to prepare the ingredient. The ingredients are, first, 300 grams of flour, 40 grams of butter, 30 grams of sugar, a half teaspoon of salt, 1 egg yolk, 7 grams of yeast, 2 grams of bread improver, and 180 milliliters of milk. So, the first step of making auditing is simple. First, we pour the milk and mix it with some sugar. We're gonna stir it until the sugar and the milk mix well. After you finish stir the milk and the sugar together, you add some instant yeast into the mixture. 7 grams of instant yeast, and then you stir it until it mixes well. If you don't stir it, you put the egg yolk onto the mixture. And once you're done, put the egg yolk, you stir it well until it mixes. Then you put some bread improver, salt, and our 300 grams of flour. Come on, pour it carefully. Then you stir it until it's not stick to the bowl. Done, mix it well. Then you add some butter into it. Then mix it until the dough is not stick to the bowl again. Well, this process is gonna take too long, so we're just gonna speed it up with our stand.
Ay, 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 ay.
When you're done mixing the dough, you must let it rest for about 10 minutes. Don't forget to cover it up so it could rise. Okay? See you later! So, after 10 minutes or more, the dough should be rise and it's like this. Look, it's much more bigger than the first one. We're back now. So, we left the dough in cover up for a few 10 minutes and the dough is done. Now all you have to do is to divide it into some small pieces. Well, it's easy. You just take the dough, round them up, and put it in a tray like this. And that's done. So after we're done doing this, we're gonna cover it again. Wait a minute. I'm gonna cover it using this. And we let it rest for another 10 minutes. So after about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, we'll let this dough to rise. And let's open it. Wow, it's getting big. So the last thing we need to do is cook it. Lucky me, I have already prepared it. So now all we need to do is cook it. First, we turn out the heat. We set it on a high medium heat. We don't want to burn this whole thing. So just high medium heat is very good for this. And just wait it until it gets hot enough. So the oil is hot, and we're gonna put our pudding into fryer. Well, I set my expectation too much, and this is what I get. Darn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put two. Yeah, that sounds pretty good idea. Let's put two in. It's even hotter. Darn it. I have to wait. Our delicious and simple pudding with some sugar on it. Cool, right? Well, that's all for me. Bye-bye. Oke, karena tadi kita telah melakukan ujian praktek, sekarang kita akan mencoba pertanyaan ini untuk membuktikan apakah odading itu menggunakan bioteknologi dalam proses pembuatannya. Pertanyaan pertama. Pada percobaan membuat tersebut yang dilakukan, makanan tersebut termasuk produk memanfaatkan bioteknologi. Mengapa demikian? Jelaskan. Oke, odading termasuk makanan dari bioteknologi karena menggunakan proses fermentasi yang memanfaatkan bakteri Saccharomyces untuk membuat odading itu mengembang. Pertanyaan kedua. Pembuatan tersebut menurut kalian termasuk penerapan bioteknologi konvensional atau bioteknologi modern? Tuliskan alasannya. Oke, odading itu termasuk bioteknologi konvensional karena tidak menggunakan rekayasa genetik dan hanya menggunakan alat-alat tradisional yang bisa kalian temukan di rumah saja. Pertanyaan ketiga. Mikroorganisme yang digunakan dalam pembuatan makanan tersebut? Oke, odading itu menggunakan mikroorganisme yang bernama Saccharomyces cerevisiae.
yang membantu dia mengembang. Nomor 4, mengapa pada proses pembuatan adonan makanan harus ditutup rapat? Jelaskan. Oke. Nah, adonan harus ditutup rapat agar tidak ada oksigen yang masuk sehingga jamur dapat melakukan respirasi anebora secara sempurna. Dengan hasil akhir yang menghasilkan alkohol dan karbon dioksida sehingga adonan mengembang. Pertanyaan kelima, apakah perjuangan bioteknologi yang kalian lakukan berhasil? Jelaskan dan berikan pembahasannya. Oke. Jadi, cobaan yang saya lakukan itu berhasil. Ya, itu berhasil. Tandanya adalah dengan adonan odading yang mengembang. Berarti secara teknis itu menunjukkan bahwa bakteri Saccharomyces cerevisiae itu berhasil membuat odading itu mengembang. Berarti bakteri itu tuh berhasil. Jadi ya, adonannya berhasil. Dan adonannya tidak keras. Oke, itu saja dari saya. Sama saya, Maulana Ibrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.